What's up, y'all? Welcome back to some more. Hades 2. Okay. There you go. All right.
I go. The lightning sigil.
Zeus!
The king of the gods must have his hands full
Oh,
recently.
snap.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
Let us strike. Let them eat cake. Okay. Damn it. Scroll down. There we go. Let's see. Okay.
Lord Hunkle's Titan killing strength.
Not even those with the power to enter the crossroads at will can entirely anticipate which of its 3 hidden paths shall be their exit.
I still know the way. I merely borrow this. Not a chance. That light. To think the goddess of seasons herself is my grandmother. I am honored to have made your acquaintance.
I see the Witch of the Crossroads taught you not just strength, but grace. I hereby accept your offering, and have something for you as well.
A gift from grandmother.
Nice.
You could have informed us. Informed me. whilst you grew supple and strong in the witch's care. Yet knowing Hecate, she must have deemed the risk too great. I understand. I'll try to understand.
A possible exchange. My reagent sensing incantation took effect. Let me help you. See you in the crossroads.
Huh. Okay.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes. Oh!
A spider.
What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
Emerald dress. It makes you restore 2 whenever you exit a location. It makes you restore 5 every 1 second. That's very good. It makes you channel 400%. This one.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Oh, I actually got an alternate outfit. No freaking way they did it.
So many of these.
They do have alternate outfits.
To your success.
This one again. Go haunt some other glade.
So, you're a bit of a witch, are ya? Well, not I. Stuck with this family already, don't see why I'd want another one. But I understand the appeal, I suppose. Plenty of candles and fire to it, isn't there?
Getting warmer.
Nice. Pun intended.
Into the purse. More whalers. There we go. All clear.
Inspired, the Underworld princess shall again confront the one who raised her, and taught to her the means by which she may prevail.
There's always more to learn.
All
I
right.
can do this.
Prompt as ever. Flash of silver. Limb and Oros. So, the sister blades have veiled themselves, do you? The other nocturnal arms shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be how they were meant to be used.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing in your way. I...
But one.
Crossblades! You've earned these spoils. May they strengthen your craft.
Outlasted her. He's there.
Ah, there you are. You have returned. Or lost your way, perhaps, in those interminable passageways beyond.
I know where I'm going. Whom do I address? And what are you doing here yourself in such a place?
My name and business are not your concern. Is that not what you said? The impertinence of the youth of this age.
Wait. Now then. Ugh, that's cold. Lurkers.
shit, there was an item there.
Those spouts again.
Motherfucker, man. Damn it, I couldn't dodge over there. Bastard. Okay, those just stagger me, okay. Okay. Mother effer, dude. Fuck, man. What? How did I even take damage, dude? Oh my...
Mistakes were made.
I keep getting like invisible damage taken. I'm not seeing this. Oh my god, brother. EMP says, have you made it out of Oceanus? No, I have not.
The piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh? All for you.
Even the faintest river current in the underworld bears willingly the boatman of the dead, wheresoever he may please.
I've only played the game for like 2 hours. I really haven't had time to play because I work a lot.
It was Moros. He delivered
I only
to me
get to
a
play
certain
for like 2
artifact,
hours a day.
but then was gone. Do you know of the fated list?
This is only my second stream of this game.
It's been in my family's care before. So, what of Moros?
Yeah, I have to fight. I
Where
have
could
to
he have gone in all of
beat
this?
Scylla and her bandmates.
Perhaps I can locate him again. Remember me, Serpent? Hideous thing. Thunderous power.
No, man. I have not pieced together who the old man is. We only met him twice.
Take your shot, sister.
Here, patch up.
Just keep coming, man.
Nice shot.
Keen eye.
Well, she'll learn in due time. I certainly hope so. I really hope that they implemented me knowing, figuring out who the character is.
He was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
I certainly hope the game won't just,
Apollo was very kind.
you know,
Though, you
never
forgot me to
tell.
say, I'm not his twin. What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway. Especially since you're family and all. And you know I will.
Oh yeah, fire-seeking arrows back. Nice. Hell yeah.
In olden days, I never took strapping young Zeus here for the marrying type, and was none too pleased when he picked my poor sister Hera for the job. But you've been a right good husband to her, haven't you, Zeus?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll learn who he is. There's no doubt about it.
I sometimes pity you, Hestia, for
Combo!
never having known the joys of matrimony for yourself. Challenges arise in any such relationship, but together with your beloved partner, you find a way. All you must do is compromise and cooperate.
Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this? May moonlight guide you.
Oh, you know, this is a reputable venue, lady, and we do impose a dress code at the door. Oh, but you come barging in, looking like hell.
You sea dwellers are not so welcoming to strangers in your habitat. Thus, I'm a bit unkempt and a bit low on patience.
Got that old sinking feeling, huh? Then let's not keep her waiting any longer, gals. Hit it! This song's called Coral Crown.
she just goes right through that, dude. Come on. Come on.
This is it.
Done.
How can this be?
Let's go.
That's quite enough of them. A pearl.
Oh, thank you. Encore! Encore!
Show's over, everyone.
He said no. No. Alright, not too bad. Alright, I think I found my whipping, huh?
First tunnel to my right.
It costs 2 Death of Defiance. Doesn't matter, completion's a completion, man. And actually, it only costs 1 Death of Defiance. The other res comes from Skelly with the go-to.
Big drop. Don't lose your way here, Mel.
Look who!
Oh no.
You're a long way from the crossroads, Trouble. So this is where the real action is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
Things took a turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night. Oh, one last thing.
What did she do to me? That's more than usual. It's all so vast.
EMP says, have you met Eris before? Bro, I have not. This is my first time meeting Eris.
A withered bough. What is that? It's stuck. about the other two? Greater focus. Some bones for later use. Shall I take it? Can't do it. Fine work as always. Think I can finally go. Farther than before. A phantom lair.
Oh, damn.
Return to Shadow now.
My attacks didn't interrupt his attacks, unfortunately.
Ugh, I don't like phantom lairs.
Oof, you look rough. If we're being honest, Mel. Want to talk about it? Or at least tell me the juicy bits because I'm bored?
Last night I visited the morning fields and, being surrounded by that much to spare, think I must have brought some of it home.
Well, why don't I just
Scare it out of you, you wretched
Hey, that worked.
I know, right?
Nice.
Hail, spirit.
Who summons me?
This wasn't on the list before. Another prophecy fulfilled.
The last wheel of the three fates, those reclusive determiners of all that is to come, is now under the Princess of the Underworld's care.
With their aid, we may have a chance. You're here, Lord Charon. How to find my way in the morning fields. The arms of night seek something more from me.
There's a comprising regions. Coast locations, the Underworld sometimes contain will of Charon. Make use of golden bugs. Fields of morning. Arm yourself there. Establish a service. Cause a random main weapon each night to have grave thirst yielding. Location, flourish cell, create 2 slow balls. Growth and other plant. That's fine. So used for incantations involving nightshade. Let's do that.
Great Gaia, share your secrets if my worth is true.
Okay. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right, what do I need for the other ones? Let's see. Nightshade, Myrtle, Lime. I have not seen Myrtle or Lime. Nightshade. Game audio died out. That's weird. Oh. Properties for the okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I hate Windows. I really do. I hate it. I just hate Windows so much. Can't wait until this Steam machine comes out so I could buy it, be done with Windows.
She doesn't know the half of what we've planned. Besides, her boredom drives her more than anything. Run into her a few more times, she'll soon grow sick of it and go away.
So deems the great tactician.
Aye, goddess.
New shipment there.
Oh, nice.
You'll flourish here.
Cannot be planted. Interesting. Fuck is going on?
Rest well.
Okay.
Sleep well. May you have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber. And if and when you finally wake, know that this nectar shall be waiting for you.
Welcome to the...
Wait, welcome to the what?
Oh shit. Hypno talks. Ah, is he? Maybe I gotta feed him
You all
nectar.
look like you're being fed your share.
The cube infinity? No, the Gabe cube.
In shadow,
It's the
I
Gabe
serve.
cube. Okay, not the cube of infinity. The Gabe cube. That's what we call it. We as gamers. We call it the Gabe cube.
Think I can raise my grasp.
Oh, thank God. You now have enough to raise your... Okay, so I need psyche. Okay, how did I do that? How did I do that? Extend 30.
I can do this.
Oh, again. Oh, yes. 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 Let's freaking go. Yes, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The centaur.
Oh my God. Now that's what I'm talking. You have one chance this night to turn any minor fine into a random major fine. Okay. What? 200. Prophecy fulfilled. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, hold on, let me check this real quick.
Something new there.
100 this night. I'm gonna go 2. Hold it back here. Restore 76. Common blessing. Let me see the prophecy. AKA the cube of infinity. No.
Upon this call
No.
by the will of night.
Hear me, shades of the dead, and listen well. Your strength is needed now
To join our
our
fight. On Olympus and in depths of hell.
Within these crossroads, you are safe with us. Yet
You
we
will
would
last
ask
at
your
service.
to our
Cause! Our cause! Yeah, cause.
Your will is yours. Your choice is given thus. Together,
Let us rise above our flaws. Yes! Arise!
So mote it be.
So mote it be. No!
Our wards are that much stronger thanks to you.
Ah! Arise! Arise! Arise, chicken. Chicken, arise. Arise. Arise, chicken.
The
Chicken.
fates expected
Arise.
this. A prophecy concerning doom.
You're there, Dune Becker.
I have to find Lord Moros once again and call him here.
Alright, one more run, guys. Let me see. Yeah. Usually we do 2 runs. when we did Hades. I don't know, what time is it? 10:56. Yeah, I do want to watch some Sidemen. So, yeah, we'll do one more run. Call it a night.
And that concludes our little orientation. Any questions? Shoot.
Have you seen, Commander? Lord Charon's come to visit us. At last our supply lines are secure, and our counter-assault begins.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since good Lord Charon visited us last. We'd better all be on our best behavior around him. But, where'd you get all that supply line stuff?
Why, he told me himself, sir. In his way.
Oh.
What that voodoo you do?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Moonlight.
Moonlight. The hell, Windows? What the hell, dude? Oh, man, I hate Windows, man. I can live without playing multiplayer games on the Steam machine. If developers don't want to, you know, build for Linux, fuck them.
She's deviated from her path.
Fuck them.
Great Titaness.
Lex Lewis says
Night.
he's late.
Draw you down.
Yeah, you are.
Lend me your might.
You are so late, dude. You're super late, bruh. Stream is almost over.
Good evening to you, little star. Our cycles now are intertwined, as I no longer can afford merely to
How you
watch.
feeling tonight?
Whichever threat we face, I vow to shine for you.
Wish I had my new place, man. If I had my new place, and bro, like, invite family over for Thanksgiving. Everyone. But I don't have my own place. I'm doing pretty good. Top Cat, I'm just doing good, brother. Just doing good. How you doing, man? Damn, man. Yeah, bro, you super late. So the reason why the audio cut out and everything is because this laptop is cooked too, by the way. Like, I need to get a new gaming laptop. I had the monitor plugged up to the laptop, which the laptop and the monitor do not play along. They do not play well together. So, because the battery pack I usually use to turn the monitor on stopped working. I mean, not work. It stopped working. It's at 20% charge. I don't have my AC adapter.
Which suits you.
Your heck logic.
Twilight curse.
Together we shine.
Hadouken. Atatsumaku Senpaku.
You fought beautifully.
You're beautiful. Oh, do behave.
Well,
I see something for you.
nightshade seeds.
How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you know?
I heard so much about you, Uncle. But you're not just very strong. You're generous as well. I am grateful, and would give you this.
I gotta say, man, I got the one thing I personally don't like about this game's combat, and I love Hades, and I'm loving Hades too. But the one thing that I loved about Hades 1 is the cast. I don't know if I'm particularly a fan of these spells, and it's not because they're limited. I liked Zagreus's cast because they're more projectile based. And yes, I do have the X button I can use for the arrow, the bow and arrows and whatnot. But I really much preferred just tapping A real quick, shooting all my blast at an enemy, and then start attacking everyone else, you know? I there's something that just melded so well that I had such a fluidity to it that her A button with the whole sigil she puts on the ground, it kind of takes me out of the flow of the combat. It kind of slows the pace down a little bit because you do have to hold the A button to activate the sigil so that the enemies, will get trapped inside and locked. If I could just drop the sigil on the ground, just tap it and just it does what the holding A does, then I would be happier because I'll just tap it, boom, drop the sigil, they'll get stuck into it. I zip and zap and start taking out people. But the fact that I have to take myself out of the momentum and the fluidity of the combat to hold A to activate said sigil is kind of a bummer. Because I like being, me. In Hades 1, I like the Titan Fist because that was my favorite weapon. I love zipping, zapping. It doesn't matter what weapon. I can use the shield. I use whatever, even the gun in that game. I just love just moving like the Flash because the Flash is one of my favorite DC heroes. I just like zip, 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 zip all over the map, super quick and whatnot. And having to pause for a second to drop and hold A to activate the little thing, the little sphere sigil thing, it takes me out of the combat. It really does. It takes me out of the flow. It's kind of annoying that I have to hold A. So I'm hoping I get something better because like with Zagreus, his casts were different. Like I use the blade rifts that I get from Ares. I toss it out there. It does this spinning thing, and I go take care of some enemies as it locks onto an enemy and does damage. You had characters like Aphrodite where it's more like a shotgun blast. It's more like boom. It's just really quick. Everything was fast. Everything was super quick in the game. But I'm feeling like Mel is a little bit slower when it comes to doing her abilities. Like everything is timed based, Even when we used the regular staff, which is her starter weapon, it had that like diagonal horizontal line thing that, it's pretty quick, but you want to like line it up perfectly to hit the enemies. There's more like actually me having to physically do my moves versus me just popping an ability and it just goes and does its own thing. Because like when I had the shield, the shield for Zagreus, I just tapped X, the shield just went and did its own thing and started bouncing all over the place and hitting enemies while I mixed it up with a little bit of slashing. Whereas in this game, there isn't that ability yet that I've seen that just allows me to activate it. It does its own thing, and I go and start slashing enemies up. Kind of like I'm not trying to say like the Zagreus, his abilities, all of them like locked on and tracked enemies, but they would go in the vicinity in the direction that I would hold the left thumbstick, and it would go and nuke the enemy. Her abilities are kind of annoying, dude, because a lot of it is like setting it up and whatnot. There's a lot of setup to some of her abilities, which is why I'm not a particular fan of her magic abilities. I do like the little sigil thing, how it can stop multiple enemies at one time. Like the fire, like it seems like every time you use the hold A version of it, it locks enemies in place. It just puts them in a standstill, which I think is awesome because this game is definitely throwing a lot more enemies at you. Like when we get to Oceanus area, it has like the little seagull enemies that just little bird enemies that just multiply and stuff. That is super useful there. But man, it's something about it taking me out of the flow of just wanting to be super quick and super fast. And I always, you know, the only time I would be patient in Hades is when I'm trying to kite Asterius and Theseus, because you know I gotta dodge Asterius's dropping his axe on me, like leaping in the air, trying to slash me, and then I gotta look out for Theseus's bullhorn attack, which he like zips towards you and stuff like that, or he'll just like charge up his throwable and throw it at you. So I had to keep like moving around, kiting the enemies and stuff like that. That was the only time I was really patient in that game. I just like to play super aggressive, and the game is like taking me out of, you know, that state of mind. It's telling me slow it down, and I don't want to be slow. I want to zip around, slice enemies, which I've been doing fine. But as far as the casting abilities, like her magic abilities, I feel like those are time based. They're you have to take a second to like wind them up and get them started. You can't just boom initiate said spell and just move on, you know. That's one thing I'm not really liking about the game. EMP says, I like the cast more in this game. I would have to disagree. Personally, I like the cast in Zagreus's Hades 1. To each their own. Like you feel that you like the cast in here. Me personally speaking, because I'm playing the game right now, this is my playthrough. This is from my point of view. I think Zagreus's stuff was just a lot more fun to initiate and do things, you know? I'm not really finding the abilities that I'm liking, because like for instance, when you have a lot of Artemis and Ares abilities, a lot of the abilities become like tracking abilities. So like the Blade Rift starts following enemies and stuff like that. I love that. I just love that about, you know, the combination of the abilities and stuff like that. The Omega Cast just adds damage. I like that. I like that it adds damage. I'm just saying, like, it takes too long. You have to hold it for like 2 seconds or so. I feel like it should just be like A. Just hit A and it just does the thing. Because like what I'm noticing too, a lot of the enemies in this game are super quick. They're like super fast. Whereas like a lot of the enemies in Hades 1 in the earlier moments, they were kind of slow. They were a little bit slow. I feel like every enemy in here has been like super fast in my face, wanting to be aggressive. Which does not help me, because a lot of my abilities take some time to wind up if I want to use the full effect of my abilities. Hold on 1 second, guys. One second, guys. Man, I'm glad I set that reminder. I had to do something very important real quick. There we go. All right. Let's see. He says you literally just drop the sigil. It roots the enemies. No, actually, there are two different variations of the sigil. There's tapping the A button, and then there's the one where you hold it. I'm talking about the one where you hold it. That's the one I'm talking about. Maybe cast just adds damage. That's what I want. Are you understanding what I'm saying? The one that adds damage that you have to hold, I think should just be tap A. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want. You can be super aggressive in this game. Yes, you can be super aggressive. no shit, EMP. You can be super aggressive. Okay, you're one of those people that's not comprehending what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but you can root enemies with just your normal cast. Okay. All right. Oh God, I don't.
Now I'm feeling generous, so here.
Yes.
For you.
Yes. You're right.
Well, this is quite a catch.
You're right.
We never used to have much contact with your father. So when Hades ceased communicating with Olympus, we figured he was back to his old ways. Turns out that old sneak Kronos got him. There was nothing we could do.
The point is that you root enemies with your circle, then use your attack and special to damage them. Okay, like all I'm trying to say, dude, this is all I'm trying to say. This is all I'm trying to say. I think you should have the option to, instead of holding A, just tap A to do that ability instead of holding A. That's all I'm trying to say. That's literally all I'm trying to say. I'm moving on from this conversation. That's literally all I want, is just to be able to tap A instead of hold it. Because I feel like holding A takes me out of it for a little bit. But you know what I can do? Because I am playing on the Switch. I'll just do this. Here we go. Done. Problem solved. There we go. Because I want to be able to keep slashing and stuff while activating my ability. And this is a good way for me to do that. There we go. I solved my own problem. There we go. All right. I've moved on. No more talk about this. No more. Because I've been doing this shit for too long. I know how the chat gets when you get into a long, in-depth conversation about something. It just drags on forever. I'm just moving on, dude. I've already explained myself. You explained yourself. Let's just move on. There we go. That I just completely fixed it for myself by equipping it to GL. That way I can do what I want to do while activating my ability. Your moves make you briefly restore. Repeat it about after 8 seconds. This one.
Follow my light.
Also, every ring boon from Olympians adds damage to rings.
I can use this.
All right, I don't have enough money. If I had a little bit more money, then I would go in there. Let's increase that. Yeah. Whoa, hello.
Bloom, a shadow spiller.
What the hell is this? A shadows. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Nice. Okay, new enemy type.
You made it all the way down to the Morning Fields before. A horrid place, or so I hear, and covered in dry brush far as the eye can see. Well, next time you're there, you burn your way on through. Hear me, hot stuff?
I feel like Hestia should be saying, Derry. Hello, Derry. How are you doing today? Splendid, hopefully.
Now.
Hello, Derry. What are you doing all the way over here?
Such deep, impenetrable gloom surrounds the Underworld, Princess, that not even her infernal eye can easily discern what horrors lie therein.
If I can't see into the shadows, I'll cut through.
Got some cocoons for you.
Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more. Of course.
Thank you, Arachne.
Found it.
I wonder if people still get arachnophobia just looking at her.
There she goes.
Just adorable little spider.
Splinter apart.
Yeah, this has definitely become my favorite weapon. Do want to unlock some other ones though. Wow, 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 wow. Caught her on, mate. Yeah, let's go with Demeter. Grandmother.
If only you could see my fields in the morning sun, shining brighter than any gold you shall ever find. Such metals ought to remain within the earth.
Forms of gust around you that lingers after you stop. Oh, that's pretty good. Guess does more damage if you're in the body zone. The bonus is double. Then you gotta reset the concussion. Let's give this a shot.
Moonlight guides you. No sign of Hermes yet, my lord.
Yeah.
Forgive my impatience. I know infiltrating our enemy's ranks and discovering the details of his plans to conquer Olympus is sensitive work.
Yeah, I miss having my additional sprint or dash.
We'll be back any evening now, I'm sure.
You look inquisitive.
Thank you.
You must wear that veil so as not to betray your disappointment, headmistress. All these failures, yet you still do not admonish me.
Oh, silence. Melinoë. For your setbacks, I've boundless patience, but for your petulance, I've none.
Melinoë's always hard on herself, man.
Inner turmoils as I lack sympathy for them.
She's always hard on herself, man. That's another thing too. Like Zagreus, like he was like, all right, back at it again, you know. And then the gods would always be encouraging to him. They were, every time they popped up, it's like, oh, what happened that last run? Well, give it a better try this time. We're here behind you and stuff like that. They were always like trying to motivate Zagreus. I gotta listen to the dialogue for the gods in this game, because it seems like, you know, I don't know, are they a little, I don't know. I gotta listen to the dialogue for the other gods, because I felt like Zagreus's runs were the gods were definitely motivating him to push harder. Zagreus would always be like, well, gotta keep doing it, gotta keep at it. But Mel, I'm gonna just call it Mel, she seems to be down on herself, like very moody, very emo. Very emo.
That's fine.
It's like very emo on herself.
Together we shine.
Walk into it.
Sisters, now.
I feel like I'm playing Returnal.
How about this?
Come on, walk into it. Walk into it, woman. Stand down! Stand down!
Impressive show of force. Hold nothing back as you continue on.
Spider evil? What are you talking about, man? Well, don't ever move to North Carolina. We are swarming with spiders. Ha! Ha ha! Huge spiders, wolf spiders, deadly spiders, very bad, nasty spiders that will kill you. Yeah, don't ever move to North Carolina. Ever. We are congested here. We have way too many people here now. We got people moving from all different types of other states now. God, man, they've been working so hard. Shout outs to our construction workers out there, man, because they are out there cranking and banging, knocking it out every freaking day. So shout outs to the people that are building, you know, bridging us together like Death Stranding. But man, our highway used to be 2 lanes. Now it's 4 lanes, bro. It's turning into Atlanta over here, bro. They're expanding the lanes. They're putting a lot of roundabouts in certain areas, man. It's getting so congested over here, dude. Which is why rent is so gosh damn high over here. Let's just say my 1-bedroom apartment. No, back when me and my ex-wife had a townhouse, the rent was like $750. $700 for a upstairs, downstairs, 2-bedroom townhouse. It was $750, bro. That same townhouse is around $2,500. $2,500, bro. I looked it up on Zillow. Oh man, $2,500. Then, like, when I've got my own place, which was in Charlotte, my rent at the time was $930 or so. That same apartment is going for $1,800. Brother. You know what sucks? When you finally make a whole bunch of money and everything gets more expensive. You finally make enough money to live comfortably, and now everything under the sun wants your money. Inflation is a horrific bitch. I'm telling you, brother. And it's only getting worse. God, man. I'm telling you, bro. And again, I've said this before in past streams, like months ago. There are some apartment places that barely have people living there. Like, there's these big, like, 3-story apartments. They have this, like, they have like 5 or 6 buildings. At night, you go through them, it's like, where is everyone? During the day, you go through them, where is everyone? In the morning, it's like, where is everyone? It's because people can't afford these apartments, bro. It's so gosh damn expensive, brother. It's so expensive. So what are these residentials doing? If you go on Zillow, and I don't know how it is in you guys' area, but if I go on Zillow, a lot of these residentials are like, bruh, we'll give you 2 months free. We'll give you 3 months free rent. You don't have to pay the fee and stuff like that. Because people aren't moving into these places, yet they keep building them. There's some rich head. There's some big suits above that's like, they see land, they buy the land, and then they don't think, oh, are people going to be able to afford to live in this? They don't care. They just build it for whoever. You know, like, man, it's just, I don't understand the market right now, bro. Because I'm seeing it on, like, I'll go through, like, Instagram or Facebook, and I'll see people posting, you know, like, how are we supposed to pay for all this crap, man? And, you know, like, it's so damn expensive out here. I had to move out of the state to another state where it had less population and stuff like that. Dude, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how it got to this point. This is actually insane. You know? It's actually insane, bro. Yeah, I've become even smarter about my money. So now I used to work like $70, $80 to make what I'm making now per week. Now, per week, I work like 40 to 50 hours. And I make the same amount that I used to make when I was working like 70 to 80 hours a week, because I'm smart about my money and I know how to move in my market. But now that I'm smart and I don't do a backbending job and I make buku ass money, everything is expensive. It's just like, brother, why? Why? It's I hate it. I hate it, bro. I worked so hard to get to this point in my life where I know I could live comfortably, and then I'm like trying to find my forever place, and it's just everything is so gosh damn expensive. I just don't want it. I don't want it, and I can't move because my family lives here. And my mom, I tell her, oh, I might move to Virginia, you know, I might move to Florida or something. And she's like, oh, why you gonna leave me? Why you gonna leave me? I gave you life. Why you gonna leave? Why you gonna move so far away? and now with a girlfriend it was very close to her family, and the job that she works at is where her mom works at, and she wants to work there till God knows when. Like now I'm stuck. I'm trapped in North Carolina. I can't leave. I can't get out of here, bro. Even though I'm getting so pissed off by all the new people living here that can't read the gosh damn signs that say no U-turn here, but they still freaking U-turn. There's no turn on red light, and they still freaking turn on red light. I'm like praying. Because I see a lot of cops now because we're getting close to Thanksgiving, the holidays. So cop activity ramps up. I'm just waiting for the day where I witness somebody make a turn at a red light where it's no turn at red light, and they do it, and all of a sudden I see blue flashing lights. I'm like, yes, yes, get that son of a bitch. I really think people need to go back to the DMV and relearn and retake these tests, because after a while they don't get too damn comfortable, man. They drive like idiots out here now, bro. They're freaking. I see people like they're going true, right? They're going straight, and then at the last possible second they want to jump into the left lane, brother. Commit to where you was going. You had like 10 seconds to jump into the left lane. That out of the blue, would you see a McDonald's or something? That you was like, "Ooh, McDonald's, what that?" Last minute, I'm turning left, and I'm like, "Fuck, get it, go ahead, pass through, go ahead, get in front of me, just jump in." Motherfucker, man. It's not like traffic or anything. These people, and then there are the ones that are so hesitant that they're undecisive. They're like shimmying between lanes. They're like, oh, maybe I want to get in that lane. Maybe, no, I don't want to get in that lane. I don't want to do that. I want to get it. You know what? I do want to make that turn. These motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, sometimes when I'm on the road, I think I'm in some type of simulation and somebody up there is fucking with me. I really do. Sometimes, man, I'm like, what the? I'm like, am I in Saints Row 4? Are there aliens that's fucking with me right now? Is that what's going on? Because there is no way this keeps constantly happening, bro. I swear to God. If I see I remember, I'm sorry, I'll get back to the game in a second. I remember there was one day, and it's a 2-lane turn, right? And then, but to get on the highway, everybody going right? So there's 2 lanes, and there's this yellow line. You're not supposed to cross over the yellow line, dude. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go a little bit past the yellow line, then make a left turn into the left turning lane to go right? So I remember I'm driving. I'm working for Papa John's at the time. Got my little Papa John's topper on there. I passed the little yellow line. I put my signal on. I go into that lane. Motherfucker starts flying past the yellow line. Boom. Just right past it, man. Almost hit me, right? And I'm like, whatever. Dude's an asshole. It's all good. So I get into that lane. Next thing you know, bloop, bloop. The blue lights come on. Cop gets out of the car in front of everybody sitting at the red light. Cop gets out of the car. He looks at me. He's like, I got this. He walks over to the car in front of me and starts chewing his ass out. And I was like, yes. In my head, I was like, yeah. Then the cop comes to my window. He's like, yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that. All right. Man, I was like, motherfucker, finally. I be waiting for them days, man. All these idiots, man. Revoke their license. Make them do the DMV test all over again. Jesus Christ. Bunch of idiots on the road now. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous out here in North Carolina. Another reason why people shouldn't move to North Carolina. A lot of people drive like idiots now. These new people that move here don't know how to drive, man. They never seen a roundabout before. I literally seen people Oh my God. A roundabout is a circular lane, right? With multiple exits, okay? When you get on one, you're supposed to go, drive, and reach your exit and get the hell out of the roundabout, right? I've seen motherfuckers stop in front of us and they try to wave us into the roundabout. I'm looking at the person to let me. I'm like, what is he doing? Fucking go! Go, man! Go! It's a roundabout. You're supposed to keep going. I understand you're trying to be polite and it's no traffic, but they just literally stop there and they're like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, go, bro. I literally have to yell at people, go, you motherfucker. Oh my God. I've seen people stop in roundabouts multiple times. Once you're in a roundabout, you don't fucking stop, dude. You don't stop until you reach your exit. Idiots, bro. Oh. How do we get here? I forget how we. Oh, because I don't want anybody else moving to North Carolina. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, right? You know, I moved down here when I was age 13. I am 36 now. A majority of my life has been here in North Carolina. So I've seen the good parts of North Carolina. I was there with the good times. Now it's getting bad, bro. There's too many people here. It's overpopulated. Ugh. Get the fuck out of my state. Like, for real, dude. I hate to be that type of person, but don't fucking move here, dude. Don't move here. Go away. We don't want you here. You know what? We don't want you here, dude. Oh, man. Get out of my state, dude. Ugh. And you know, one of the reasons why I feel this way is because I drove through Atlanta for my cousin's birthday, and that place is like Hollywood, dude. It's way too packed, bro. They got like 7, 8 lanes on their interstate, bro. Bruh, it's so bad. Oh, bobbing and weaving through there. Jesus Christ. I'm like scared that North Carolina's going to get to that point. I hope to God it doesn't happen, bro. We need a limit, bro. Population full. Population full. Try the next state. Go to South Carolina. Go to Myrtle Beach or something. Yeah, get the hell out of here. We don't want you. Oh, man. They could build more housing. Bro, the problem is they're building so many residentials and houses, and they're not for, like, for example, my uncle has a townhouse with so much fucking land. He has an underground pool, not above ground pool. He has underground pool, and he has a 3-car garage. This man pays under $1,000 for his mortgage. I'm like, under $1,000. And he got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, kitchen, lounge area. And he's paying under $1,000, brother. Now keep in mind, he bought this like years ago, right? Years ago. All right, and now he's moving because my cousin moved out of state and he wanted to be near the grandkids, right? So under $1,000. So they're selling their house, right? Bro, and I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Cause I was like, man, just let me, but he want the quick money so that they could get their other house in a different state. Man, huge land. They got a garden where they plant food and stuff, vegetation area. Bro, I'm like, under $1,000. You can't get a studio for under $1,000, bro. Here. You can't. I've looked. Like the studios, that I looked at, like even in Indian Trail, not even close to Charlotte, they're like $1,100 for a studio with no privacy. That means when you have company over, they can see your bedroom because there's no door, there's no privacy. It's a studio, dude. $1,100. This man has acres of land, underground pool, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, under $1,000. My family here, 2-story house, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, huge gated backyard, huge driveway. They pay like $1,500. $1,500. You know, we looked up the value, and in these times, guess how much they would be paying? Close to $4,000 for this house. If they was just to move into it now, close to $4,000. They're paying $1,500. The fuck, man? For a 4-bedroom house, fucking 2-car garage, huge backyard gated, 2-story. Man, I'm so pissed that I have to suffer in this market. Bruh, I can't get a freaking I can't get a 2-bedroom apartment for $1,500. They cost like $2,300. With no privacy whatsoever. No land. No upstairs, downstairs. $2,300. The economy is fucked, my dude. It is why you think so many people are like me? Like right now, I'm trying to build my credit score so I can get me the place that I want, man. So hopefully I can move out of here by January. But why you think there are some people that have been staying with their parents for fucking years, dude? They've been staying with them because this economy sucks ass, dude. It's so expensive. So expensive. So expensive, brother. Oh, man, you guys know I go on a tangent, bro. I don't care, bro. This is life. It's so expensive, bro. So expensive, bro. Man, I'll pull up Zillow right fucking now. You know, I think I uninstalled the app. I'll pull up Zillow right now, dude. Nah, fuck this, man. Y'all think I'm tripping. Man, hold on. Y'all think I'm tripping, bro. I'm telling you, North Carolina is expensive now, bro. All my New Yorkers are moving here. Got people from Miami. Why do you think so many people moved out of L.A.? Is the homeless, you know, in the streets and whatnot, and everything's so goddamn expensive. There are big content creators that I know, not personally, but I watch. They moved out of LA. They said it's too fucking expensive. And these are people that got millions of subscribers. Like, you got content creators that making buku ass money saying, nah, I don't want to live here no more. Too expensive. So, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, when is the price going to go? I remember my biological father, who's now traveling the world and whatnot, he kept saying, don't worry, the economy's going to, everything's going to fall. I'm like, bro, when is it? It's been 2 years since you've been saying this, man. You've been saying this for 2 years, bro. When is the market crashing? What the hell? Use my password, lock me in. Y'all think I'm bullshit, man. I'm gonna pull this up. Current location. All right. Allow while using app. I had to uninstall the Zillow app because I just kept getting depressed. All right. I'm gonna just say for rent. I don't want to look to buy. I'm gonna just say for rent. All right. I'm gonna say for rent. Expand my area. All right. For where my peoples live, my homies, let's sort by low to high. Okay. All right. So we got Rise in Matthews. apartment. Hold on, I'm gonna expand. No, this is fucking bullshit. This economy is shit, dude. This is actual shit. I don't care. The game can wait. I'm an adult. We're talking adult shit, man. All right, look at this. Here's an apartment complex. You know, it's in an okay area, right? You know, they got 1 bedroom. Matthews Rise going for $1,075 plus. That's okay. 1 bedroom, that's pretty decent. Okay, 2 bedroom, $1,475, brother. Look at that. For a 2 bedroom. That means if you and your girl and y'all got a kid, you gotta pay an additional $400 for 1 more room. Back in the days, a studio around here used to be like $600, $650, brother. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Look at this one. Look at this. Craft Street studio apartment in my area. Focus. It's going for $1,248. $1,248 for a fucking studio, dude. For a studio. You want a 1 bedroom? It's $1,528. You want 2 bedrooms? You remember the other apartment place that was selling it for $1,479? This one for a 2 bedroom, $2,163. Motherfucker. Yeah, bro. And you probably like, oh man, it's how it is in New York. You know, my brother still lives in New York. You know, that it's expensive. That's the thing. All the motherfuckers that are used to live in New York and all these expensive places are moving here now because they want to get away from all the noise. They're doing what my stepdad did, God rest his soul. He wanted to get us away from that city life and bring us to an area where it's more quiet. So these apartments for that used to be like $700, $800 for a 1 bedroom. 2 bedroom would probably be around $900. Now you're looking at $2,000 for a 2 bedroom because all these mother effers are pushing us out. They're pushing us out of our homes, bro. All these people. And they just gave up. They gave up on the people that actually live here in North Carolina, you know, that went to middle school, elementary, high school like I did. Because when I was in intermediate school when I was in New York, right? And that's like high school, right? When I came to North Carolina, they said I had to go through elementary. I was like, what? What? Because the grade scales are different here in North Carolina. So I had to go through elementary, middle school, and then high school. Brother, bro. Man. Dude, this is ridiculous. 1 bedroom apartment. $1,395, brother. $1,395. Brother, are you smoking the pipe? Are you smoking the pipe? So this is what I have to deal with, man. And the crazy thing is, people, even the mother effers that are moving down here aren't buying these apartments. They're financing for a house. They're like, I used to have an apartment in New York. I'm just going to go for a house. I'm going to get a townhouse. So all these residentials are like, oh, we're going to inflate these damn prices. And all these New Yorkers and people from Atlanta and LA and all these Louisiana, Ohio, they're all going to move here because they can afford this stuff. But they move here and they're like, we don't want that shit. We don't want no apartment. We want a townhouse or a house. You know, because it's like the same thing. You can rent a house for the price of these apartments. It makes no sense. And then the landlord has to maintain the land and the appliances and stuff if something break. So when you rent from the owner of the house, it's cheaper than renting from an apartment. So nobody's moving into these apartments, yet they keep building them, bro. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, bro. And now they're building $1 million homes. I literally seen the sign. I mentioned this like last month or so. I literally see the sign saying $1 million homes being built. They are just like trying to rob people, man. They try to rob people. Look at this. There's a house here. There's a house. There's a house. There's a house going for $1,700 a month by the landlord. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, over 1,300 square foot. Bro, going for $1,700. That's a damn sweet deal, man. I wish I didn't show that on stream. I should have applied for that. Oh, it's okay. It looks all right. It got some decent land. But no, I'm waiting until January. Anyways, bro. To see what I'm talking about, man? It's fucked, man. It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. And that's why people are living with their family members and whatnot and not getting a house. Because everything's so gosh damn expensive. It's expensive, bruh. That's the smart thing, bro. That's the smart thing to do. Why would you want to spend all this money for a damn apartment? You're there for a year. You do a contract for a year, and then your rent goes up like $50-$40. At least when you rent from a landlord that owns land, that has a house, you know, they might bring you a deal like, hey, do you want to eventually buy this house? You want to sign a contract? You know, you both can make a deal, and you can rent to own. You can rent to own. Like, dude, these apartment complexes, these residentials need to get their act together, bro. They need to get their act together, bro. They actually need to wise up, because this is ridiculous, bro. Ain't nobody buying these. That's why y'all out here telling people, oh, if you got good credit score, we'll give you 3 months full, 3 months free. And shit, man, because you know nobody's moving into these apartments, bro. Nobody's moving into them. You tore down my Wendy's so you could build these residentials, and now ain't nobody moving there. Ain't nobody moving there, bro. Ain't nobody moving there. Man, dude, I swear to God, bro, these times are horrible, bro, because everything is trying to rail us. If you're a gamer, PlayStation, Xbox trying to bend you over, bro. Nintendo, the only ones that like, hey, man, listen. $500, we throw in Mario Kart, or $500, we throw in Pokemon. Okay, you know, hey, some next-gen games are being ported over to the Switch 2. You know, there's speculation that Grand Theft Auto might come to freaking Switch 2 or something like that. I don't know. But Borderlands 4, for me, I was like, bro, I'm going to get this on the Switch 2. I love my Switch 2. I love my hybrid console, bro. And I love that Nintendo still supports physical media, which I bought Hades 2. And I just bought Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This copy of Hades 2 is a physical cart. Look at the red cart up there. It's a physical cart. And they added some additional goodies inside, bro. I still buy a physical, man. And for $500, I think the Switch 2 is a freaking phenomenal device, man.
Onward.
It's much improved over the Switch 1. Much improved. That's why I see games like, you know, in the store that are dirt cheap.
Is this a different song?
Dirt cheap for, you know, on sale on the eShop. I'm like, yo, I'll build my Switch digital library. I don't mind.
The Underworld
I don't mind, bro.
deeper than the deepest sea. Yet there are some places where the edge of one and the other meet.
I was gonna buy Borderlands 4, you know, digitally. I was gonna spend the $70 until what's his name pushed it back. Randy Pitchford.
Next to another.
I was all in. I was all in. But apparently the game didn't run great on other platforms, so they was like, yo, we gotta fix this before we put this. Same thing with games, bro. They like $70, bro. I'm like, hell no. I got a huge library. I'm good, bro. No. We just played Hades 1 before I played Hades 2. did all the runs and everything, spent like 20 plus hours playing Hades 1. I ain't gotta buy new games. I choose to buy new games, certain new games, bro. I'm smart, bro. I ain't out here spending no $70 on no new game. I'll wait. I'll wait for a sale, or I'll just buy something else. Which is what I've been doing on the eShop. I bought so many games digitally.
More?
Oh, it's on sale, bro. Oh, you get doubles. Oh, hell yeah. Give me double ashes. Give me double ash catching. Dude, they had GTA with 3 Vice City and San Andreas for freaking $23 in the eShop not too long ago. That is a freaking phenomenal deal, bro. Yeah, man, Japan, man, that's how, bro. God bless GameStop, bro. Power to the gamers, bro. I get my $5 off coupon. I get a bunch of points. I'm able to decrease these games by a significant amount. I bought Hades, freaking Hades 2 physical copy and Age of Imprisonment. Let me tell you the price for each of these. Hades 2 is $50. It's like $53 with tax. For Age of Imprisonment, high rewards is $70. It's like $75 or so dollars or whatever. My total with tax, after I used my points and my $5 off coupon and everything, my total was $104. $104. I saved nearly $30 at GameStop thanks to my rewards card. You know, my power rewards, you know, $5 and the points I had, bro. I saved $30. That's why I'm continuing to keep my freaking pro card, man. $15 or $20 for $5 off coupon, points and all that stuff. They have their pro member sales and whatnot. Buy 2 get 1 free. I get discounts on digital currency. Like $20 gift card, I'll end up spending like $17 in change or something like that. So I save buying digital cards. That's freaking awesome, dude. So I hope GameStop stays around for a long time. I hope, bro. All the games I was closed years ago around. Oh, sorry to hear that, EMP. Damn, dude. Damn, do I want to fight a boss? Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I do not want to fight a boss. Oh, I'm so happy GameStop's still around, man. Cause oh man, are we going to see Narcissus? We're going to see Narcissus.
So I was like, no way. But then I go, wait, what if? Remember that one, man? I know you do. Excuse me.
The mirror sheen of the standing waters all about, revealed to denizens of Oceanus their full selves, to their horror or to their delight.
I got 20.
This is not a good view.
I got like 20K in power rewards points that I can use for like $20 off. Plus in December I get another $5 off coupon. That's $25 off. I don't know what I'm gonna use it on. Either Mortal Kombat, I got the $79.99 edition. I might use it on that, or I might use it on Metroid. I don't know. Metroid Prime is like $70. But literally after that, I have nothing else pre-ordered because everything's a key card. All the Xbox Series games are freaking. The data's not even on the disc, so it's just like. I'm already a part of the digital infrastructure of these consoles. This hybrid Switch 2 and Xbox Series and all that stuff, bro. Like, I'm already in the ecosystem. Like, there's barely any physical games to buy out here.
Getting to the front of the line. Whoever you are, at least you've got more guts than all my other would-be suitors back there. Though you still don't have a chance.
These shades must have felt strongly for you in life if they've been lingering nearby. But it wasn't my intent to be out of turn, merely to thank you for your gift the other night.
Oh, I know every opening line there is, and merely to thank you is one of the classics. Acting all demure. Well, I know what you really want, and you're not getting it. Just this.
This guy is something else. I do need Nightshade. I do need Nightshade.
Some Nightshade.
Yes, I could get those upgrades now. Worth. Oh God.
Let's take these wretches down.
Man, I love this this freaking like classic RPG music we got going on here.
Marked one for me, did you?
Oh. Artemis, can you shoot faster? Please? I think the only time I ever had to use the additional back button was when because I in Hades when I only used GR. The only other time I used GL was to reload the gun. And this one I gotta use it for this spell right here, so I could dodge and stuff while I set everything up.
Fine mess we made. Not many hiding places here compared to Erebus. Might be the end of the line for me. I'm a huntress, not a fisher.
Fishing is a form of hunting, isn't it? Anyway, I appreciate the backup and understand if you're now at the limit of your range. Olympus probably expects you back.
You know what sucks even more? My current girlfriend, she has never lived on her own, so she doesn't know what it's like to be out there, man. I gotta tell her these things. Yo, it's expensive, okay? It's mad expensive, all right? You don't know. You haven't seen the things I see. Oh, man, but you will. You will. Well, you won't be paying the majority of the rent. I'll be paying all that stuff because I'm traditional. I'm a traditional guy.
They'll want to hear from me about the situation and about you too. You know they still take me and Hermes for their spies, although we do tell them a lot. Here.
Anything you do, maybe critical. Ooh, +3. I'm gonna go with this one though.
My mark be with you.
See, mamacita.
Good to see you.
See, mamacita. What is that? Is that a new god? I can't. I gotta go get upgrades from
Down.
I gotta go get stuff from Charon. Grandmother.
I accept this message.
I don't want. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. I'm taking it.
Necessary sacrifice.
I'm taking it.
Vitality.
I'm taking it.
Salutations.
I wonder if all this saluting is gonna lead to something. You guys remember salute your shorts?
You. Ooh, good. You're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I Am Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you. Is everybody ready? You can stay away every day. You keep coming back. Now it's plain to see you wanna be under the sea with your favorite side.
Exactly what I wanted. I gotta take out the drummer chick first, bro. I don't like her. She's pissing me off. It's all good. I'm gonna claw out your eyes. I'm going to claw out your eyes.
Long way down.
It's a long way down from here. Darkness plight in your
Come on, Mel.
ear. You heard that? Here's something to the right. Here's something. I thought I heard something. I'm hallucinating.
No arrow. dangerous, thank the gods.
Anything else here? You know what I kind of wish Supergiant would do, but they wouldn't do it because the hassle of keeping up a server. It'd be dope if they made a Diablo-like game, or even a Gauntlet game. You could just make it like an old school Gauntlet game, which I guess this is kind of like it, but this is a roguelike. I would like a Gauntlet type game, or a Champions game. Ooh, who remembers the Champions RPGs? Like Return to Arms? Oh, dude. Oh, brother. Broski.
Several different points.
Bro, if they went back to like those classic style games, bro, that'd be fire. Is there gonna be like a vampire type character about to pop up or something?
Here they come. Now my claim.
Oh, you bitch! I was, dude. F you. F you. I was looking at items and shit.
Ashes.
I'm going to claw out your eyes. Damn. Such a catchy song.
Myrtle. Could make a lovely gift.
Let's try to suck me. Okay, so I've already been up here.
Smackers.
Smash it.
My mother's strength.
I'm going to blur out your eyes. Oh shit. Brother! Man, what a fucking cunt, dude. Brother, dude, what the fuck, man? Oh my god, brother. Fuck off. What a bunch of assholes, dude. What an absolute bunch of assholes, dude. They gang up on her because she's a woman. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, dude. This game is sexist.
Clarity. That was all of them.
This is Alan Wake. Maybe they're spending Death Defiances this time.
Good to see you here, my lord.
My lord, what's up? Salute.
Moonlight guides you, my lord.
Bro, EMP, have you never seen my Hades playthrough where I pretty much beat it with no Death Defiance? Come on, man. Or without using a single Death Defiance, bro. Come on, man. At least let me learn the game, bro. Let me get a couple runs in. God damn. Motherfucker want me to go freaking God mode on this game, bro. Calm down. Sit back. Relax. Watch the stream. Like, don't die. Like, damn. All right. Let me just perfect run the entire fucking game that I've never played before. Let me just do that. I'm in a whole nother zone. Let me just straight up clutch it like a pro-ass gamer. Because I am a pro-ass gamer. No mistakes. Don't die. I don't want to see you die, man. I want to see you beat this game perfectly. Yo. What's up? Hold on. Hold on. What's up? I'm live streaming. What's up?
I changed the filter on the fish tank, and the water got cloudy, so like over here it has the measurements on the cap for me to clear the water. So
Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had to do some adulting stuff. Okay. That required my attention. Hadouken! Tatsumako Sentoku! Motherfucker! What is this? Oh, it slows things down. It goes into witch mode.
Should try an incantation back home.
Incantation back home. What if I defeat this guy? Will it give me a significant amount of gold? Nope. What about this guy? Why are some of my attacks just going right? They're
reinforced.
When did this game become Vampire Survivor? Oh shit. Ooh. Bring some enemies over here.
They won't like this. Smackers.
Oh, it just slows me down. Well, that's fudged up. Oh, what absolute...
What?
Well, I'm fucking stuck in the infinite loop. Wow. Dude kept sucking me off, dude.
On my authority.
Literally kept sucking me off.
Stronger.
Let's test it out. I looped back around.
I think I'm finished here. The boatman on the river Styx.
Cerberus?
No.
Oh.
heal, stay. 3 heads. You're... Cerberus, is that you? I'm going to help you, boy, no matter what.
Damn. Oh.
Return to shadow now.
Should have used my projectile attacks. Should have used my projectile attacks. All right. Good runs tonight.
Is that singing? Dora must be hiding for a bit. Artemis. Oh, didn't mean to interrupt. I'd not expected this to be a time for song, though neither am I complaining.
Nor should you be. Hey, since you're here, why not lend me your voice for old time's sake? Let go your burdens for a bit. Not like they're going anywhere. That's it.
Mm. Did it just restart?
Keeper of the
I should go.
Ah. Still here.
There you are.
I think I know how I can do the bidding of the fates.
Reappear in accordance with the will of the three fates. Each believe there's more for their brother to do now that their list is delivered. And fabricate. I have one. Can't sell the night share. Remember, press Y. Request resources we need. Locations. Make use of golden bells in the fields provided to the rings. Like gold and still clarity of purpose.
Moonlight, guide us.
The goddess of the hunt decided that the best use of her talents presently is to regale us with song. As you can hear, I managed to resist my inclination to forbid any such thing.
I'm grateful that you did. I know Artemis sings to clear her mind and calm her nerves, but I think all the shades about this place appreciate it too.
Is not how I myself prefer to face adversity, though I am open to whichever techniques work.
Fair trade. What's possible? Let's begin. Hear me, O Doom. Hear my voice from afar. I need beseech you wherever you are. Where are you, Lord Moros?
So it goes at times.
They're not going to help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
You mustn't speak of them that way. May moonlight guide you.
You likewise. I once was desperate to hear the siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps you're less susceptible to their allure.
Perhaps. At any rate, I failed to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the sirens were better off without Skilla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call at least?
For the most part.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
Come on.
Vengeance for my father.
Plague. Oh, the Plague still? Freaking love those games.
How have my favorite creatures been surviving recently?
Are those on? Hold on. Are they on Switch? Oh shit, they are. Damn, they're expensive. Freaking love these games. Oh my god. Some of my favorite playthroughs I've done on the channel was Plague's Tale. Damn, both of these. Alright, add to wish list. When did this come out on Switch 2 or Switch? 2021. Hopefully it runs better on the Switch too. Yeah, I definitely want these, man. I want to revisit these. Just like Tomb Raider. I hope they put all the other Tomb Raiders on here too. Cause I never played Rise or Shadow. Remember my computer at the time couldn't handle it, so yeah, I haven't played it. Well, I played the hell out of Definitive Edition. I beat that game like 4 or 5 times.
How's the soil? Good?
I think on multiple platforms too. PlayStation, PC, Xbox, I think multiple times.
Moonlight guides you. We'll sort this out.
Indeed. Indeed we will.
Father.
Damn, I could hear her from
Know
all
the
the way
past,
over here.
know the future.
I only have 25. I want to upgrade, dude. How do I plant Nightshade? I want to plant Nightshade over here. Wait.
Full bloom.
Wait a second. Nightshade. Nice. I need Psych.
What do I need? Moonlight guides you, broker.
Oh, he blushed a little bit. Do I get a discount based off your blushing? Oh, it's 5. Fudge. Maybe he'll have a discount one day. Or one night.
The embodiment of sleep dozes interminably in a private little grove, visited on occasion by the princess of the Underworld whenever she requires time to think and plan.
Or just to check on him.
Let's see.
What secrets lie within?
Moonstaff, 10 silver. I have 4. Need 10 more. I mean, 6 more. Jet. My bad. Oh, sleepy.
Keepsake there.
Oh, we're almost done maxing this out. Oh. All right. Well, I gotta say, compared to Hades 1, I feel like I'm making substantial.
Bring you fortune and fame.
Oh yes, sir. I feel like I'm making substantial progress in Hades 2. I think I'm getting through this a lot quicker too in Hades 1. I know it took my 23rd run to finally get my first completion of Hades 1, and then after that I think we finished around like 35 or so, I think. It was like 30, 34, 35 or something. I don't remember. I feel like we're getting through this a lot quicker, man. I don't know. I feel like this one might be easier. Like I said in the last stream, I think the bosses are easier damage-wise to take down. And I'm not even, you know, what is it, like my 5th run or so? You know, my damage output is really good. I don't know if it's just because I didn't understand Hades. Well, I kind of understood Hades in the early moments of like what abilities and stuff to go for. I even made like a list, I remember initially, and I was like, oh, I gotta look for these gods. These gods had what I want. And then it got to the point where I was just melding all different types of gods' abilities into like a really good build. And I'm taking that into this one because I know what I want, know what to look for. But man, I think the most annoying thing that the bosses do is they do a lot of AoE attacks. Area effect, you know. They're not that bad. Like my go-to move for Scylla is to go for the drummer chick because she's super annoying with, you know, making the little drum beats, and I gotta dodge them on the ground and whatnot. The other two aren't that bad. You just gotta stay away from Scylla. Scylla, the only thing about her is that if she gets too close to you, she'll do her little tentacle thing. I think the most annoying one is the drummer chick. And then the other two are pretty easy. Rhythm, I go for drummer, Scylla, then the motorcycle chick. Because the motorcycle chick, she's just driving around, crashing into the walls. Her most annoying thing is that when she stops, a wave comes up. So as long as I dodge the wave, you know, dodge into the rings, I'm good. Scylla's the only one I gotta look out for when I'm too close to her because she'll pull out her tentacles and whatnot and try to eat me or whatever. The bosses aren't really the problem. I think it's the enemies. I think it's just I think I'm having a tougher time. Unlike Hades 1, where it was the bosses were pissing me off, you know, or not pissing me off, but they were strong. They were doing damage and stuff. Like Asterius and Theseus were like doing me in my runs through that. I think the bosses in this game is easy, and the enemies, just the generic enemies, are the most annoying. Like early area, you got the banshees that if you don't lock them down quickly, they're just gonna start draining your health. Then when you get to Oceanus, there's some enemies that have the little tracking attacks. I forget which enemies those are, but there's maybe it's the pufferfish. I don't know. I have to look at the enemy, but they you'll get close to them and they'll shoot the little tracking fireball and stuff, and that can deplete your health pretty quickly. And then the fields. There's one enemy, not the chick with the witches shooting the lightning. Which one is it? There's one enemy that just started draining my health. I forget which one. Yeah, I think in this game the enemies are the most annoying. I think the bosses are super easy. Like Cerberus, it took me a second to like figure out what he was doing. He kind of just like controls the field a little bit, and you just gotta dodge it. And when he slams his hand down, just watch out for the wave. I think that's another thing. I'm noticing that a lot of these bosses they got like similar moves. They got similar moves. They got a similar moveset. Every boss battle I've been in, every single one of them have the wave thing, where the wave goes out, you know, and just expands. Every single boss has that. Like Hecate, hers goes out but then goes in. Everybody has that one move that just wave. You know, I don't know. It's just it's not too much variety because like Cerberus is slamming wave, freaking chick on motorcycle stops wave. Hecate is like wave. You know, a lot of the bosses seem to have a lot of similar moves in perspective. You know, so I gotta say the most interesting thing as far as enemies in the game is just the generic enemies. The bosses aren't really like. There's a good music for Scylla. I think it's funny that Hecate turns you into a sheep. I think Cerberus might be a mini boss. I don't think he's even the boss of that area. I don't think so. I think he's just like a little mini boss thing that popped up. Maybe I'll fight the true boss for that area. But I'm noticing like the actual bosses aren't really that interesting to me. You know, in variety to Hades 1. And maybe it's I need to die more times and maybe I'll see different variations of them, because in Hades 1 you'll die and then you'll see a new version of the Bone Hydra. You'll see multiple versions of the Bone Hydra. It'll change up its tactics. When you defeat Meg multiple times, her sisters start to show up, like Tisiphone and Alecto. They have their own battle styles. Like Tisiphone will shoot a whole bunch of projectiles at you at one time, and and if you have Athena to deflect, you could deflect those stuff back at her. Alecto, she kind of rages out. She gets like overpowered if you don't hit her when she's like curling up into her little shield, and you gotta smack her up before she rages out. And then once you do deplete her health to a certain state, then she just goes full on demonic on your ass. You know, like, and she has like little spinning riffs things, spike things spinning at you. Yeah, man. Yeah, that stuff was cool. And then hopefully with the third area, I hope Cerberus isn't the boss for that area. I'm pretty sure Cerberus isn't, because I got to him pretty quick. I'm sure there's an actual true boss for that area. We'll see in the next stream, because I'm making steady progress. But I'm starting to think I'm getting through this a lot faster than Hades 1. Like it's you know, if Cerberus is the boss, I hope he's not. I really do, because that boss was like mad easy. Now that I know his tactic, he seems very simple. Maybe I'll deplete his health to a certain state, like in Elden Ring, and then he'll unlock new abilities he'll start doing against me. But I really hope he's not the boss for that. I really hope, and I'm willing to bet 80% that he is not the boss for that zone, and he was just like a little mini boss for the area. Because if he is, I'm gonna be very disappointed, because that battle, I want something cool, man. Like Theseus and Asterius, I remember when I first met them in the Colosseum, I thought that was freaking dope. I was like, oh, dude, there is no way I'm gonna beat two of these guys. And then I figured out a strategy, and I beat them both, and I was very consistent in beating them. And then the only downside was Hades, the final boss, was mad easy, and I just ran through him. But yeah, Asterius and Theseus were like the true bosses of that game. They were pretty tough. Yeah, I lost a lot of lives to them in the early moments of that game, and even some in the later, you know. But then I was so confident getting through the rats and stuff, you know. I just had to watch out for their poison, and then there were points where Hades never took me down, not once. I would go in there with like 40% HP, and I would take Hades down, and he wouldn't take me down not once. Like he just got mad easy. So maybe it's different this time. Maybe the final boss will be like super tough. I gotta say, as far as like difficulty levels for the bosses, it's not there. I'm sure there's gonna be like a thing where I beat it, and then there's like a pact where I could up the difficulty, you know. But I just like that Hades one had a good balance of difficulty from the get-go. I know this is coming from me, the guy who's like, damn, I'm so tired of all these Souls games and whatnot. But I do love From Software, NeoWiz, and Shift Up. They're my favorite Souls developers. It's the other ones I don't care about. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping a specific level of difficulty from this game. Hopefully it gets there. There is a God mode if you want to instantly makes you tougher. More. Oh, that makes you tough. Oh, that's like the like, you know, if you just want to focus on the story type thing. I thought that was to make the game a lot tougher from the get-go. Oh, they got song subtitles. Auto advance. They added auto advanced dialogue. Holy spit! They did it. I asked for this for Hades 1. They actually implemented auto advanced dialogue. Hell yeah. Nice. Very nice. Got a lot of languages in here. Alright, cool. Let's talk to Skelly.
Commander, you once held a place of honor in my father's house, so you must know Cerberus. I think I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws. Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh, no, he mostly sat around. We go way back. It's just, I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kind of like a dog and I'm kind of like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
It's not his fault. Kronos must have cast him from the house and put him out to pasture. But if I can just break through all that grime, I'm certain I can calm him down.
He never did like bears, just so you know.
Yes, I'm so happy Skelly's in the game, bro.
May moonlight guide you.
Same to you.
I do. Whoever voices him, phenomenal job. I freaking love him.
Expanded my collection.
I love him, man. Blessings from Olympian bestowed with godlike power this night. Poseidon, okay. So who have we given to? Poseidon, Demeter, Apollo, and Aphrodite. All right, we met Hestia. Did we meet anybody else? Artemis. Artemis didn't give us anything. Look for the restore. All right. Let me save. All right. Well, that's gonna do it, y'all. That's gonna do it for tonight's stream.
Where's the commander?
Oh, he disappeared. The commander disappeared. Let's salute our dad. Oh wait, no, I already saluted him. He's in the previous area. All right. Yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Not bad. Good stream tonight. Made substantial progress. We beat Scylla. Scylla's now easy. Now that I know her thing. Next up, man, I really hope Cerberus is not the boss for that chapter. I really do. That's way too easy, bro. I'm telling you, in a way, I'm kind of glad they toned Mel down compared to Zagreus, because if I could build Mel like I built Zagreus early in the game, bro, I'd be melting all these damn bosses. They would be so cooked. It'd be like I'm already towards the end of my runs. You know, like I only got 5 more completions to do or something, man, where I just start melting the bosses, dude. Because dude, swap him in this game, bro. These bosses are cooked. I will be blade rifting. I'd be using Athena's shield all day, getting immunity. Artemis with the arrows. I'd be pelting freaking Cerberus with so many arrows and all these bosses and whatnot, bro. I'd be freaking frying them, dude. I'll be out there with my freaking Zeus lightning strikes dash on their asses, bro. they'd be done in like a minute. Yeah. I like the game though. I do like it. If the pack does show up, I don't know, man. Maybe I will see if there's a way to make the bosses stuff, or because I don't know, man. Once you get their gimmicks, damn, man, it's just like that's what I liked about Elden Ring and stuff, and Liza P and whatnot. And I'm gonna just throw in Stellar Blade because I love all three of those developers: Shift Up, NeoWiz, and From Software. The longer you fight the bosses, the more different BS they do. Like they change up the gameplay as you're progressing through the battle. Is what I love. They start doing new moves and stuff like that. They had different phases where they start doing new moves. Scylla kind of did that, but she did it with the last like 10% of her health, where she starts summoning the little flying fish and stuff. She starts calling them to come attack you. I wish they did more of that to like switch it up, you know, like keep me on my toes, and make the battles a lot more interesting. Because Hecate, dude, I beat her first try, and I have not lost to her yet. And now that I know how to build Mel in a way where I could just fucking melt Hecate, I'm just running through her, dude. And it took a tad bit of runs. I think it took like maybe 10 runs for me to start really destroying Meg and Tisiphone and Electo. You know, maybe they'll change. Maybe Hecate she'll drop out, and maybe I have to fight Skelly. I'll have to fight him. He's probably out there waiting for me. That's why he left. He's probably out there. He's like, guys, hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to fight you here right now. Right now. It's you and me. Hecate's doing her own thing, you know? So it's me and you. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's fight, you know? Maybe he pops up. I do like the game, dude. I do like it. I'm not regretting my purchase or anything. I'm just... From friends that I know that have played this game already, they're telling me that they liked Hades 1 more. And I'm like, I'm trying to break this game down and see maybe why. They gave me their thoughts and opinions about it. You know, certain weapons they didn't like, you know. And similar to me, like, nobody really complained about the spells. I think everybody's liking the spells. I'm the only one who's like, I prefer Atreus. I mean, not Atreus. Atreus. Why am I thinking of Atreus? I like Theseus's cast and stuff like that. But yeah, this one, I'm developing really good builds. I haven't been using the other stuff though. I really haven't. I could start using this against Cerberus, I guess. Just like go around him, do that, boom. I'm so happy I put that as the back button. It's a little too early to critique the game. If we're fighting Cronus has to be badass. All right. Cronus has to be freaking badass, dude. Like, for real, though. So, there's no way that the game is going to be super easy against Cronus. Cronus should be, like, super powerful. They could always patch it, make the game tougher. But I think once I beat it first, I might up the difficulty of the bosses. Just, you know, then I'll get better rewards. If it's anything similar to Hades 1, I'll get better rewards and stuff. Because like right now, they're not it right now. They're just not. It's not me like stroking my big dick energy or whatever, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm looking at Hades 1. Now that Supergiant has finally made a sequel for one of their games, now I'm comparing the two. This is what happens This is what happens, man. This is just what happens when you make a sweet sequel to a game. We always, like me, somebody who reviews games too, we always look back at the previous installment and compare and contrast to the current game, the newest iteration of a game, you know. So like I'm gonna keep comparing it to Hades 1, you know, even though it's its own game, it's still a sequel to a game of yesteryear. You know, I'm going to have to, you know, compare it to the other one. I like Mel as a character. I like some of her abilities. You know, I found the weapon that I like, the daggers. Similar to Zagreus, I didn't like his swords. I fuck those swords, man. Once I got the shield, I was like, this is the weapon for me. And then I unlocked Titan Fist, and I was like, this is the weapon for me. You know, like, so maybe the other 3 weapons, oh, maybe I'll find something even better. You know, but as far as like the world design, I like this like spooky atmosphere. I like it, man. I like the design of the first area. I like just walking through the night forest compared to Zagreus walking through some dungeons and whatnot. But you know, he was trying to escape the underworld there, you know, so it wasn't until like the snow area where I was like, oh, this is a nice change of pace. And then there's a Colosseum, there's a battle with Asterius and Theseus. I thought that was cool. The Oceanus level I really like. I like the design of that one too. The field one, not really feeling that one. Not really fielding that one. Dad joke. The Cerberus battle kind of felt like, you know, in Diablo, where it's that one big boss event thing that spawns in the open world and everybody could jump in and fight it. That's what the Cerberus fight felt like. It felt like that, you know. The map, like the area where you fight Cerberus didn't look that interesting. It just looked like dirt, right? Yeah, it's just like a little dirt. That's why I'm hoping he's not the final boss for that area. I hope he's just like a little sub boss to the final boss of that area. He probably gets something really good for beating him. I don't know. But if he is, then I gotta say the field area, it's cool that you can explore a nice wide area. Not too much going on in that area. It really did feel a lot like Diablo. Like, you know, oh, here's a special event over here. Kill a bunch of enemies and get the reward. If you do it in enough time, you get a better reward. Except in this, you just get the base reward that you initially activated for. You know, it doesn't like become amplified or anything like that. Or you don't get more. You don't get legendaries or whatnot. The field definitely felt Diablo 4-esque. You know, it really felt like, you know, kind of just linear, man. Just like, just not much going on. Just go do this. Go get these items. Go to the next area. You know, Oceanus had like the pipes. It had enemies that was in the water. You know, the enemy types. You know, you got the little crabs with the shells. You know, there was some good variety and stuff going there. I'm not really digging the design of the field. So yeah, and hopefully there's more zones. I don't know. I like I said, I haven't looked it up. I don't know if it's just 4 zones and that's it. Like I say, the field area is definitely the weakest, like visually, you know, design. Like even with Hades 1, when you get to the 3rd area with the snow, right? You got the little statue traps of the night soldiers that if you get too close to them, they'll stab you. Yeah, there. You had some ponds, some lakes and whatnot, some greenery, some trees. It was nice. You had the statues that would shoot the arrows out. You got some fountains. It was just very like nicely designed, you know. It's kind of like the Oceanus area. It was neatly designed. It was pretty cool. I think the field zone should have been the second area, if not the first, because that zone is kind of bland. I think it should progressively get better. Like your eyes should just go wide. Like, oh man, check out this. We're in the third zone. This is crazy, ridiculous. Like, look at the artifacts, the statues, and stuff like that. Look at this terrain. It was just, nah, man. This is mud. This is dirt. This is desert. It'd been dope if it was like a desert, man. See some like little pyramids and shit. That's a whole nother, genre of gods, right? Right? So we in Egypt. Maybe they'll make a Hades 3. I don't know. You gotta fight Anubis or something like that, you know. You gotta fight Brendan Fraser. No, you gotta fight the Scorpion King. Shit. Anyways, that's gonna do it, guys. That's gonna do it for today's stream. Definitely, if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that like button. Don't forget to sub to the channel with the notifications bell turned on. That way you'll be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload any new videos, or whenever I post to the community tab. Let's see how many runs I'm at so far. 14? Wait, no, that's 14. 6 nights. I only did 6 runs. Oh shit. Only did 6 runs, guys. Oh my god. I think I might get through this one quicker than Hades one. I think I might, bro. Until then, I hope to see you all next time for some more video games. All right. Good night.